I'm here with Dieminion, the Great American Hope, and we're at the Capcom 25th Anniversary Street Fighter Tournament. And I'm just going to ask Dieminion a few questions about SBO, Street Fighter Cross Tekken, which is something everybody seems to be playing right now in order to win the car, and you know, everything else that I can think of. How you doing anyway?
I'm doing pretty good. This tournament, it's in my hometown, New York, and everybody came out to play.
So tell me about your experience with Street Fighter Cross Tekken. What do you think of the game? Are you enjoying it, etc.?
All right. When I first started playing the game, I liked it. When the game first released, you know, no patches, anything. But then when the game started getting broken down, people were finding a lot of dumb stuff about the game with traps and just stupid stuff that characters shouldn't have. But I give respect to Capcom because they're doing what the fans or what the fan base want. And they're actually trying to fix the game. And I think that the reason why people hate it so much is because other people hate it so much. It's not really that they hate it, or, you know, like, I don't think everyone's really giving it their full chance to play the game.
Yeah.
They're just hating on it because everyone else is hating on it. And Capcom is actually trying to fix the game. They're coming out with balance patches. They're doing what the fans said, you know, that they didn't feel should be in the game. They took it out. There's supposed to be more patches in the future, so they're actually making a good effort to fix the game, and I think the game is coming along really good. I actually like the game. It's probably my favorite game right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. That's awesome.
It's not my most played game. Obviously, my most played game right now is still Street Fighter 4.
Yeah.
But it's starting to become my most played game right now.
Wow, that's amazing. So you'd say it kind of surprised you when you started training with it? Changed your mind, or?
Well, I'd say I started taking it more seriously when they released the last patch, which was the balance update, and it basically took out just stuff that was in the game previously that was dumb, and that's what sparked my interest in the game again. And I think the game is great. It's just sad that it takes a tournament with the prize of a car and $25,000 to draw people out to play the game that they don't want to play. They just want to play it because they want the car or the money.
Yeah.
You know.
There is a theory that every single one of these games was broken to begin with, and then 3 versions later it becomes like a masterpiece. So I guess we'll see. You know, the news reports that came back from SBO and the photos were like, it was held outdoors. I think there was a canopy, but there was a lot of light on screen. The people outside of Japan, the foreigners, weren't treated very well. I mean, is that all true, or is that bitching, or what was your experience?
My experience of SBO wasn't very good. Even though the technicalities didn't really affect me, the environment and just watching what people were going through, it just kind of put me off about the tournament. I just think that SBO took the wrong route to have a tournament outside so hot. It was like 95 degrees Fahrenheit for like 8 hours straight.
That's insane. That's insane.
In an open field in the middle of nowhere. I didn't know where we were. It wasn't the city. It was like a farm or like a ranch or something like that. And I don't know. Maybe the Japanese people are used to those harsh tournament playing conditions. I don't know if they have many.
I don't know. I don't think anybody's used to playing out in a field, to be honest. I'm not sure there's too many arcades in the field.
Definitely my first time, but
yeah. Well, I don't know what the thinking is behind that. I mean, I'd love to know, but I'm sure somebody will comment on this video and tell us.
Yeah, but it wasn't really a good experience for a Japanese class, you know, tournament that would pronounce a champion. It wasn't really a good time.
Right, something you've watched on TV for years and years and years and dreamt of being in. The one year you get to go, I think someone may have won something. The one year you got to go, it's in a field. I don't know. Anyway, tell me about Guile. Tell me about why you chose Guile. What gave you the confidence in yourself to pursue Guile, knowing that you really want to play at the top level and you want to win EVO, you want to go out and win SBO, you know? And for most people, the logical move wouldn't be to like pick Guile to do that.
Guile is not an easy character to use in a game like Street Fighter 4. I play him because in the beginning no one played him because he was considered weak, and he was weak compared to characters like Sagat and Akuma, Ryu, Seth. those characters. So I just wanted to put time into a character that no one was playing, because a lot of mistakes that people make in a fighting game is that when they first release is that they flock to top tier characters immediately. I guess they have this mentality that they just want to win quick, they just want to win fast, but what about the longevity, right? Like, what about when people actually put time into the game and master their characters? What are you going to do? So that's pretty much what my mentality was behind playing Kyle. Other than that, very technical character. He could seem boring sometimes, but I don't find him boring. I just feel that now that I've made a name for myself with the character, and now that I'm winning a lot, people are starting to catch on, but people are making like these crazy comments like, "Oh, Guile is overpowered." Yeah. Guile he's only winning because he can run away, or well, like,
yeah, he's broken because there was like 8 Guiles in the final of Evo.
Everybody plays Guile as Guile, like, for some apparent reason. I don't know. Even though I'm the only one that really has done something, considerable with the character, Guile is overpowered, and he just can't be beat.
So, what happens after Evo? Like, what do? You go back, you watch all the videos, do you train for next year? Like, what happens?
A person that's in my position, that's like something they should be doing. They should be watching the matches, the replays, and just seeing what they could have done in certain situations, because you might not be able to play perfect, but the best thing you can do is minimize the situation. So you have to pick the right move for every situation. Just to clear the situation. But me as I don't really watch videos so much. No. The most I do is go into training mode.
Really?
And just I call it engineering.
Yeah.
What I do is I find the problem character that I'm having a problem with, and I just record the move that I have a problem with, and I go through all of my character's moves and see every single move that my character can use to beat.
Okay.
And that's pretty much what I do. But I think I should start watching more videos. Maybe that'll help me win, even though I'm getting pretty far now. Maybe that'll help me win. First the game was like, what characters are good? Now the game is then the game came down to like, all right, I have to know these specific details about my character, like what can I do, what can I not do. And that was maybe like a year ago, or like a half a year ago. Now it's come down to, how do I beat this player? Because that's pretty much how Infiltration won Evo.
That's true, yeah.
He knew what he had to do against each player he played. That's a popular player. But pretty much what was going through his mind was, I just have to get to top 8 where the good players are, because I know how to beat these good players.
Yeah.
But if you play against someone that you never played before, like a random player, you don't have data on them, you don't have info on them. So you might have more trouble with them. I've seen Infiltration play players in the past that he's never played before, and he's had more trouble against them than he has against me, Daigo, anyone else. So all he had to do is clear his placing to get to where all the good players are, and then he'll feel more comfortable. Now the game's come down to, how can I beat this player?
That's so true, because I saw the Ultra Chen video, Infiltrating My Heart, which actually had a video of Infiltration playing you, and he'd switched the character to Goken, and clearly both of you had done more homework, and you met again at Evo, same matchup, and I feel like you did better this time, for sure, but he had definitely taken it to another level, and when he played Daigo, it was like Daigo didn't have fireballs. He was just walking straight through every single one of them.
It was like he was in his head, like literally, like he was reading his mind. That's how the match went. I mean, obviously he wasn't reading his mind, but like that's how much info he has on Daigo.
Yeah.
What he was gonna do and how to counter it. So
he's probably got a cabinet full of files with everybody's name. No, I hear he writes everything into his phone actually. So when he walks into a game, he reminds himself of what he's got to do.